Today, several mid-state teachers were recognized by CMA, Country Music Association, and selected to be part of an exclusive program.
I love this every year. Jordan James shares why organizers and recipients say initiatives like this are important.
For years, the CMA Foundation has been recognizing educators nationwide. It's an initiative bringing them to places like Gallatin High School today.
Oh my gosh! Yo, we got it!
Celebrations erupt as Lucy Alegria is named Music Teacher of Excellence.
I feel overwhelmed with joy and with excitement. I've watched two of my really good friends go through this program.
Alegria is one of 30 teachers nationwide selected by Country Music Association Foundation to receive professional development, networking opportunities, and money to invest in her classroom.
Sometimes we are, underappreciated, but it's really nice to get some of that validation that, like, oh my goodness, we are doing the good work. We are doing the things that need to be happening.
For a decade, CMA Foundation has been doing this program and have invested more than $1.5 million. Tiffany Kern is the executive director of the organization.
If you want to impact students, you have to support teachers. Teachers are fundamental to a student's success, academically, personally, and we know that what they bring to a student's environment inside of a classroom is what takes them, across all limits.
With Alegria's earnings, she plans to update the musical library and purchase sight reading subscriptions, all in an effort to reach the next generation. Reporting in Gallatin, Jordan James, WSMB.